to the Postgame show presented by the Maroon Club, enhancing 23 Division I sports. Join the Maroon Club today. Our player of the game, presented by Coca-Cola. Experience the Coke side of life. Misha Bednostin tonight, double-figure rebounding, 11, 8 points, total points as he stepped in for Justin Vanderbaan. Here is Gabby. Stay with.
All right, what did you see the adjustments that they made from last game?
Can you say again?
What adjustments did they made from last time you guys saw them?
So obviously we didn't have our center today, so we had to readjust, and we knew they're gonna come after us. They're gonna have more size than us, so we wanted to out-rebound them and be a tougher team, and we almost did it. They got maybe more rebounds than us. Adjustment was basically the same game plan. Perhaps we could have doubled this game. That was the only one adjustment, pretty much.
They seemed pretty aggressive this time around the rim. Is that something that you guys saw as well, offensively and defensively?
We knew they're going to come out aggressively after the last game because they got crushed, but we knew that was going to happen. We were prepared we had a great game plan. We just lost couple massive rebounds on offense a couple times, and that's pretty much cost us the game.
Thanks. All right, Coach. What adjustments did you see from last game? They seem to be really aggressive and defensively.
Yeah, we weren't able to get out in transition because I don't think we generated enough defensive stops. And the ball didn't go in the basket in the first half, and I think that took us out of our rhythm. A lot of credit to Loyola, though. I mean, they beat us off of points off turnovers. They beat us in the paint. They beat us on second chance points. They just outplayed us.
Yeah, how much were you guys missing Justin Vanderbaan today? Not just him defensively, but height as well, because they have a ton of height on their squad.
Yeah, sure. I mean, a player of Justin's caliber, you always miss him when he's off the floor. But, I mean, we've battled with injuries and illnesses all season long. We've been able to overcome that. So Misha stepped up in his absence. We tried to play a little bit of small ball, too, to try to make up for it. But tonight wasn't our night.
It seemed like there's a lot of underclassmen on the court that took up time on the court today. What did you see from them today?
Yeah, they continue to fight. They continue to put their best foot forward in every opportunity that they get. I'm sure they're probably a little bit disappointed in the production line, the stat line. But ultimately, every game in February comes down to just some simple things, and that's a learning lesson for all young players. And we play a lot of freshmen and sophomores, so we got to get back to it.
You just said learning lesson. You guys hit Navy this weekend, so what are you going to take from this game that you will apply to next game?
Yeah, sure. I mean, taking care of the basketball, number one, making sure that we don't get beat up on the offensive rebounds. We got to check out and grab the ball, and then being able to take advantage of when we do have opportunities to get in the paint to make a couple better decisions, play off 2 feet, and just make sure we take care of the ball.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks so much.
Thanks. Back to you guys.
Very much, and certainly we hope they get healthy. That may be one of the real keys to Saturday's ball game. John, let's take a look at some of the highlights, and we'll try to recap this one very quickly for you before we get out of here.
Yeah, Gary, I think the thing that stands out to me was Loyola's defense. They were outstanding. Malik Rasul, off the bench, didn't start, but because of Lafayette's lack of size, Malik got a few more minutes than he has lately. He's a promising young freshman. But I'll tell you what, the big kid in the Milos Ilic, so strong around the bucket. And early on, our Coca-Cola player of the game, Misha Bednostin, went toe-to-toe with these guys. But just overall, this is Bediosio, who was just so tough around the basket. Theodosio was our impact player of the game, and relatively quiet for him. This was the guy that made the real impact. Tyson Commander was just so good in both halves. And again, Andrew Phillips doing what he could do. It just seemed like Loyola had so many different players step up at different moments. That's Illich on the inside again. But did you see the three by Gibbs out of nowhere? And then that's a long three-pointer again. And then the finish by Stemke off the fast break, off the breaking of the press. Loyola played very, very well tonight. There's an example of what Coach McGarvey was talking about, Lafayette's inability to rebound with these guys. They were just so dominant on the inside. Again, I go back to Lafayette's difficulty scoring the ball. Now, the shooting percentages are the same, Gary, but the degree of difficulty, it just wears on you. Lafayette got nothing easy around the rim.
Well, you look at the points in the paint, and that kind of tells the story. If you're not scoring in the paint, you have to score from the outside. Leopards can normally do just that. Tonight, 5 for 17 from beyond the arc. they're not going to win many games shooting less than 30%.
Yeah, in 5, they're a volume kind of team from downtown, and they just didn't have it going tonight, whether it was Chaikin or Caleb Williams or Andrew Phillips. Usually Lafayette is going to get some work done from downtown.
So Loyola goes a game up on the Leopards in the standings as they win this one 71-58. As Lafayette has to battle back, hopefully everybody gets healthy, and we'll be ready for the Midshipmen on Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock. That's it. Final score, Loyola 71, Lafayette 58. For Gabby DePaula, John Leone, and the LSN broadcasting team, we thank you so much for spending time with us. For all of us, I'm Gary Laubach. Good night, everybody.